That's the thing, relationships, people do love to see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. It's not bad that Georgia dated Harry. It's a good thing. They both benefited from it in a good way, and they obviously both did like each other at the time. But yeah, I think probably after 2 or season 3, because after a while it gets repetitive. People know what's going on. People also know it's fake.
A memory just popped into my head about you.
Remember the girl tried to punch me in
That's
the
what I was getting at. You were being too nice, I think.
I was being way too nice. This girl was like, I'm by myself, and she bled through her dress.
So she fixed her up. She
did.
saved her day getting Uber. This girl's like, I want to go here.
She was being
I want to go here. And I'm like, all right.
Shut up. It's not about you.
Carly was like, chill out.
I was like, don't yell at him. I was like, The only person that can yell at him is me.
Dude, they're
after you helped her.
Bro, I swear to God, Mitch, on some like Jerry Springer shit. Like,
I went nuts.
They're like going in.
You're listening to Joey Joy Radio.
My podcast producer was like, you should say that you're doing therapy with him and see what he does. And so we did it, and you were so freaked out. I mean,
oh my God, you were like, we're not actually going to Canada.
Yeah, you doing that, I don't think. I could.
Was I down? I don't think I was down.
No, you weren't.
I was like,
no.
You're like, not
I don't even think you do that now.
Nah. No. What, a couples therapy thing?
Yeah, if you dated a girl,
I'm not huge on therapy.
I love therapy. I love my therapist. Talked to her yesterday. It's my girl.
You go off them?
I talk to her on the phone every week.
Do you find that they try to find problems in art? Like, do you ever feel that they try to like pull a problem out of thin air?
No, I feel like maybe in some cases, but for me personally, she tries to simplify my life. So I feel like, you know me, you dated me. I'm kind of all over the place, and I can't really I'm very ADHD. So she'll simplify my life, and she's like, stop thinking so far ahead. Stop thinking 1 year down the line or 6 months. You have to just think about this month, just this month coming up. So she'll simplify my life for me. And truly, I won't make decisions until I talk to her. So I just had to recently make like a big decision in my life. And I waited until I talked to her to make that decision because I wanted her opinion on it, because I respect her opinion more than anyone. So I was like, I'm going to wait till I talk to I don't know if I can say her name. I'm going to wait till I talk to her.
Yeah, you don't have to say that.
I guess I can.
Marta. Her first name, yeah.
Marta. Her name's Marta. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I talk to Marta, and then I'll have this. Then I'll make this.
Marta's pretty unique. That might narrow it down. I was gonna say like the name Marta.
She's my favorite, but I'm like, let me talk to Marta, and then I'll decide what I want to do in life. Because if she doesn't go for it, then I'm not. So I'm like, do you think I should move into the apartment? And she told me. So I'm moving.
You're moving
to a new apartment.
You're always moving. How many places have you lived out here?
I don't know. 4, and I've been here 2 years. But I got robbed. So I had to leave. I remember
that. Give us that story. So what, the power went out or something?
Yeah. So pretty much the power had
What area is this again?
Valley Village. We moved to a house. There was 4 of us in the house. Me, Bennett, Nathan, and Ryan. And everyone was out that for some reason, everyone was gone that day. And I was going to a Celsius event, and everyone was out of town. Nathan was out of town. Bennett was out of town. Ryan was at his girlfriend's. And I was like, I don't really feel like going to this Celsius event, but Jolie made me go. My best friend made me go. And me and her went, and I wanted to stay out because I was seeing my friend Demi and Demi Sims. And anyways.
Your friends with oh, hey, I didn't know that. I love Demi and Frankie.
Me too.
I love Demi and Frankie. That's who we got to do
That's my girl.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
yeah. Radio.
I love them so much. Those are my girls.
They're lit. They're a good time. They love Fairy too, obviously.
Yeah, I love them so much. Anyways, I was sat at dinner with them, and I get a text from Jolie's like, I don't want to freak you out, but I think something happened. I ran in to get my keys, and stuff was everywhere. And right away I knew I was robbed. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know I didn't mean like I knew it was coming that day, but I thought at some point I'd get robbed in LA just because of how like the horror stories I've heard. And I right away I texted Ryan. I was like, get home right now. I called the cops. We need to go. There's a break-in. He had Luna, which I will never forget, and I'm so thankful. When he came, and
Luna's her dog.
Luna's my dog, and I usually leave her at home in that house by herself. And now I will never leave Luna, anyways. And
you think they would have stole Luna?
They would have taken her.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah.
They take dogs. Yep.
That's weird.
It's huge in LA. They take dogs, and Luna's the cutest dog in the world. Anyway, so Ryan came in before I left for the event and was like, do you want me to take Luna? And within 2 seconds, I was like, should he take Luna? Should he not? And something told me, yeah, let him take Luna for the night. Because I don't know what I was doing, and I was still partying. And I was like, sure, you can take Luna. That was God, for sure. Came home to the house. Everything was everywhere. Every drawer was taken off. Every picture was taken off the wall because people had cash in walls, right? People had cash everywhere. Everything was on the ground. All of my handbags were taken. And then I was thinking, like, if Luna was there, that's
no ring or anything, right? You guys didn't have a ring?
Jewelry taken.
No.
Oh, I had a ring, but the power was out. They cut the power.
Oh my God.
They're so smart how they do it. They do it all the time. They hit probably 10 houses that night alone.
Yeah.
But
That's so scary. Do you think it was someone you know that had
people
something
have
to do with it?
suspicions that it was
It
someone that
usually
was in the
is.
house.
It's usually people that, yeah.
We had a lot of people in that house.
It's
we had a
usually
lot of
someone
people
that
come
knows
through.
that you're not home and shit, you know?
And I posted that I was live at a Celsius event. People
Mhm.
knew I wasn't home. But then I'm like, or did they just look in? We didn't have curtains on the side. You could easily see. And next to our house was construction. So it was like
No
3
neighbor.
ways you could get in. Like it was so easy for them to get in.
That's so
But
scary.
then it was weird because then my Bennett's friend's house got the exact same thing happened the same night down the street.
Someone that so connected probably.
But
That's
some-
crazy that
it's so
happens
weird.
out here. That doesn't really happen
That's not
in
even
Miami.
in Canada. Are you kidding me? Never.
Oh, not in Canada.
mean,
but I'm saying
like,
Miami, you
Pickering.
would think it would happen.
But everyone
And-
lives in buildings there, I feel like.
Yeah, like apartment buildings
Or
and shit.
apartment
Like,
buildings.
yeah, out here, I guess it's just.
Like Miami to me is so many buildings. I guess there are houses, obviously,
Mhm.
but LA's
Yeah.
really like lots of houses.
Yeah. I think the thing with LA is you'll have like huge, nice houses and like next to houses that aren't too nice.
Yep.
In Miami, it's like the neighborhoods that are the new nice houses are like the neighborhoods with the nice
Yeah.
houses and then like apartments.
Yeah. Oh,
Then
and
you have
it's
like
not
bad
gated.
areas. Here's like mixed together.
It is mixed together, and here,
like
and that's
New
another
York
thing too.
kind of.
That's why so many people are in gated communities in LA. So many people are. They don't want to
I mean, if you're like big, if you have a big name, you like almost have to be.
yeah, you don't. It's scary, and there's people that follow you. Even like the guy that went viral, because he got followed home because he drives a really nice car. They followed him home,
Yeah, that's crazy.
went to his house, watched him go in, waited till his gate opened, and tried to rob him on his.
Yeah.
And his baby was at like that's like it's just crazy.
I had some friends. I have some friends that sell watches. You know,
Mhm.
timepiece trading in Miami.
Mhm.
My boy Neil got robbed.
Mhm.
Someone watched him leave the club, and he went to get gas at the gas
Yeah.
station.
Oh, see, yeah, the gas station's scary. I won't go to a gas station by myself.
And he was wearing like diamond necklaces
They took
and took them off and left them in a car when he walked in and left this like Richard Mille watch on. It was worth like, you know,
probably
they're
150K.
like, yeah, more like 300,000 or something. Like those are crazy. And it was like a one of 7 piece or something in the world, like the
And
watch.
He had it on him.
And he had it on him and the guy stole it. And then like months later, someone that worked for them was at like a watch trading show convention.
Mhm.
And they were selling the specific watch like way undervalued, like almost obvious that someone stole it and sold it to them quick for cheap and then like left. And the guy called Neil and was like, yo, I found this watch. And Neil was like, yo, I put a scratch on it on one spot, like opening a bottle up one time like an idiot, see if the scratch is on there. And the guy's looking at the watch, saw the scratch and just took it and left, didn't pay for anything. And the
Good.
guy Neil got insurance money when it was stolen. And I was like, damn, so you kept it? And he was like, nah,
you
bro,
have to
you
give it
can't
back.
fuck around
You
with
can't do
that.
the
He
insurance
was like,
part.
I
Yeah,
told them
Yeah,
I
no.
got it back.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, that's
I
crazy.
mean, that's maybe some shit that I would try to do. So I get it. But no, you don't want to mess around with that stuff.
Yeah.
In taxes and stuff too. You don't want the UCIS coming to you.
Yo,
Nope.
Mitch, you want to hear something crazy about Carly?
Tell me.
Oh, God.
Like she doesn't care. Like she was saying earlier, she's friends with all her exes, you know?
I am.
So there is this. We went to visit Canada. Like I went to her home. And I don't know if you know
that's
if
fun.
Canada does Thanksgiving also.
In October.
Like biggest scam.
I did not know that they do. I mean, obviously, I knew they did
Mhm.
Thanksgiving. I didn't know why
I was
October
kind of
though.
We
like
just
when I
took it
was
from
doing
you
it, I
guys.
was like, oh my God, like
I
Thanksgiving.
forgot you came for
No way.
Thanksgiving.
Before Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right around
Uh-huh.
Halloween. It's weird.
Yeah, right around Halloween.
Weird.
And we actually did a pillow talk episode that
Mhm.
and that was before. I don't know if you remember, but you
No,
were
no,
kind
no.
of like
I was incoherent. You should have made me not talk.
why?
You weren't very good to me.
We were boozing. We were
Yeah, I
faded.
know, but you should have said, Carly, shut it down.
Why? You weren't too bad. Was it crazy?
I don't know. I think I was bad.
All I remember is you saying like, oh, it's a little podcast. Like my friend Ryan, like, you know, like we'll do it for him. It's like not a big
I
thing.
didn't say that.
Kind of
No,
like
I didn't. I
this
just
was
said he
back
just-
when it was small. It
I
was
said he
like,
was just starting out. Let's go do
Yeah.
it. I wouldn't have said it like that.
I mean, you could be honest because I think it's
I
even. I think it's even more impressive
That's
that
not even how I talk.
he's taking it for. What do you mean? Like you're
I
not.
don't talk like that. It's so
You were saying it
small.
like. No, you didn't say it was so small. You're like it's not like I don't know, but to his
Mhm.
power, it was small.
Yeah, I mean, it was
then.
not-
and now he's fucking he stayed
Yeah.
consistent, and he's like it's
Yeah.
impressive.
If you stay consistent with
And
things, you
our
will
our
see
episode
results.
definitely helped.
Of
We did
course it
numbers
did.
for him when it was little.
Of course it did. Of
But,
course it did.
Bro,
yes.
so she's like, yeah, my like ex is gonna pick us up from the airport, and I'm like,
I forgot
Carly,
this.
I'm like, no, like what? No. Carly's like, what? It's fine. Like, and she's been telling me this kid's like in love with her, like head over heels. I'm like, Carly, that's so weird.
It wasn't a
Like,
good breakup.
and I was like, that's so weird. Like, what do you? And she's like, no, it's
It's
fine, it's
fine.
fine. And then I was like, no. She's like, all right, fine, no. Like he won't. I'm like, okay, good, thank God. She's like, my other friend's gonna pick us up. Her ex. So look, dude, I'm in the car.
Another ex.
No.
Same guy.
No, I'm in the car, and I'm sitting there like, whatever. You don't say his name, whatever. I don't remember his name.
It doesn't
honestly.
matter anyways.
But nice guy, very nice
He's so
guy.
nice.
Talking with him, she's like, yeah, one of my best friends growing up, whatever. And I'm not thinking it's her. She told me he's not, my ex not getting us, like someone else getting us. Whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. We're sitting there talking to him and shit. I'm like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I start.
Did he tell you that we dated?
No, I like, because you were
yeah.
telling me like crazy stories and you told me his name and shit.
And you knew it was.
And then they like he said his name and shit. And I'm like thinking in my head,
and we
putting
went
the
to his
dots
house
together.
after.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is the guy.
But you were partying with him after. We went.
Yeah, no,
his
it was
house.
fine. It ended up being fine. But like, I was like, oh my, bro, we went to Carly's parents' house. Me, Carly, her like longtime family friend ex, her parents.
And then my other
Your
ex. It was two of my exes. They both were my exes. You didn't know. Now you know they both were my exes, by the way.
dude, and I'm sitting there, and they were all really nice. Like the reason why I didn't want their exes, like her, usually, generally speaking, I wouldn't want your girlfriend's exes, or we might have been exes at that point.
Yeah, we were exes.
Yeah.
We weren't dating.
So
I had three of my exes at my parents.
Yeah, it was really cool. I just thought like dudes are usually weird about it, but he's actually really, really nice guy.
So they were both my exes that you met.
Who's the other? I don't remember.
My first, the family friend one was my longtime family friend named Rob, who I dated in high school. Then the other guy was who I had recently dated before I did the show. But they're both nice. For me, I'm like, if you break up with someone, like, yes, it can add bad. But for most breakups I've had, they end pretty mutually. What's the point of hating someone? You used to love them at one point. Why am I going to be mean and cut you out of my life? Like, I respected you. I respect you then. I respect you now. I mean, we didn't have a good breakup, but that was a bit different. And
very public.
It was public, so it was different. And I feel bad for that a little bit. Not really, but a little. But for my other relationships, it was like,
feel bad. Like,
it was fine.
It's so like,
it was so long ago. I kind of
the way I kind of like, me and you obviously like went a lot, like we were a lot closer than like me and Chase situation. But what I've been saying, because like his name, like we've had a couple people up that are friends with him and stuff.
I love Chase.
And me and him, me and him haven't been cool like ever, really.
Yeah, I know.
And I said like, dude, I'd have him on. I would I would go on his podcast. Like, I think it would be very weird for us to like still hang on to some beat.
Yeah,
like I can't even think in my head why, like what the, like it was never over you. Like it was not like you and like, you know what I mean? It was never like over, it was like a weird.
I don't even know what it was.
It was like a weird ride. Cause it was like the show, we had our weird show beef. Now remember after he was in Miami with us in my apartment. We were like, remember we was hanging out with oh my God. See, that was weird. I didn't fuck with that.
No, neither. Chase, I love
like
Chase. I always defend Chase the time because he has been one friend from the show he's always been consistently nice to me and good to me. Like he's seen me through, he saw me through our breakup. He helped me through online drama I went through, and he was always gave me good advice, and he's always nice to me. And he doesn't like speak badly about me behind my back. I mean, not from what I know, but I'm also like a person that's that good to you in front of your face and behind your back. That's someone worth keeping around, and that's why I defend him till forever. I'm like, don't be mean about him. People have their preconceived.
I mean, he gets his because his content is bad. Like his content is exactly. So
he's such a
it's
nice
like
person.
almost admirable that he can play that like villain character and get made fun of. Like I couldn't take that. Like
I couldn't
during
either.
our breakup, like that was the most like.
I know.
Fucking flooded in my DMs like fuck you, kill yourself, blah blah blah.
That I don't like that's terrible.
That's what it. That's what I was getting. And obviously, you know me, like my head's on straight. I'm fine. Like I wasn't like taking it to heart, but it was wild to me how everyone is so.
No, I don't like the hate.
Involved and like invested in.
People are so quick to try to cancel people online. That's day and age is so about cancel culture. I hate it. I'm like, people make mistakes when you live such a public life. I am not going to be perfect all the time. I am going to do shit
like
that doesn't make sense.
Years old and
I was 23 growing up online. I hit 1.5 million in a week. I had eyes on me overnight. That's a weird thing to go through. People are judging my relationship, who I'm dating. Then, oh, she's dating someone else now. Like it's just it's
hard.
Anyways, but with the Chase stuff, I agree. I feel bad that he gets so much hate online, but he can take it. So
I don't think you should feel bad.
No,
he
I think
does
he
it on
does
purpose.
like it. Yeah, he
does it on purpose.
Yeah,
Obviously, does it on purpose.
For me, I couldn't take that. I like block people when they're mean to me.
He does it on purpose for sure. I would say like obviously our situation ended like
poorly.
Crazy, but
it's fine.
I would never.
We were young.
I would never. Like I don't regret it.
No, we
you know what I mean.
No way.
Like you just said, like we were so young, and you like captured this huge audience really fast, and regardless of like what, like we were butting heads or like whatever we were going through, like I think subconsciously, for me at least, you can tell me if you agree or not, it was calming that we were doing it together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it was a point in our time that it was new to us and we were figuring it out.
Yeah.
We lived in a hotel room for 2 months in LA. Like, you
That's
know what
crazy.
I mean?
I don't even know how I did that.
That's probably fucking part of the reason why we were so like,
I know.
You know what I mean?
I
That
know.
was too much. Like
it was a lot.
Fucking
we became really close really quickly. And I agree. It was
in
nice
a little
to have
hotel
you.
room.
Because you were like a backbone in a sense for me. Because I was like, when a lot of the girls were going at me online and stuff too, I was like, you know me. I was like upset about it. I genuinely got sad. I didn't like it. I acted like I didn't care, but behind the scenes, I was sad about it. And you were like, you did stand up for me, which was nice because like I couldn't do it myself.
Yeah, that was we were definitely a little team for a while. You
We were a
had
team.
to be.
Yeah,
you had to be.
And then everything went south.
Yeah.
Wait,
let me see your tattoo.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Gone.
Yeah, it's gone. I didn't know.
It's there a little bit.
You took a picture saying that you were getting rid of yours.
So you know what's crazy?
And then so I was like, well, I'm not having mine too. So I got rid of mine. Because you were getting rid of yours.
Is there?
So I was like, perfect, they'll both be gone. But you kept yours.
I actually went through one session of getting it removed.
And what happened?
I didn't do laser. I did some painful shit. And it hurt so bad that I was like,
you can do it again. Are you serious?
I'm keeping it.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
You're a baby. I had it on my ear.
Well, you did laser.
Yeah, laser.
Yeah,
and on
I
my
didn't
ankle.
do laser. It was like they like go over it with the tattoo gun.
You can do
and
laser.
So now it's in there. That was like a little, like when I'll admit it, like when I was getting it removed, that was definitely a little like spiteful. Like
I know.
Not spiteful, but in the way of like whatever, like, you know, kind of like a post thing, like to post it. You know what I mean?
He posted it. I was like, okay.
And but no, respond. But to be honest, like no, like I wanted to be there. Like I think that was like a crazy pivotal.
Well, it's not even just about me. It's
time. It's a time of our life.
It's about to handle too. It's a flame.
You know what I mean?
You know.
That was remember we were saying that. That was crazy.
I know.
That was crazy.
I know. Well, for me, it wasn't that crazy because I had already had so many.
This is my only tattoo.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have one tattoo on your body and it's me. Your girlfriends probably hate that.
But yeah, she goes and it's me. This is her.
That is me. And your girlfriend's probably like, why is that on his finger? Sorry.
Are you on birth control?
What? Yeah. Why?
Why is that crazy?
I don't know. Do you ask everyone that?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, he does. He does ask everybody.
You're
that.
trying to know if I'm having a baby. No, I'm not having a kid. But
no, I don't want. No, not having a baby. I know. I saw that. I saw that.
I knew before. She told me.
Did you? They don't know if it's a boy or girl yet.
They don't know. I don't know if I mean, if I knew,
That's
crazy.
I
wouldn't
They're
tell
still
you,
together and making babies and shit.
But I truly don't know. But I'm so excited for them. Emily's gonna be such a great mom.
Good for them.
And Cam's gonna be a great dad. I love them. I love Emily. Me and Emily have grown so much closer this past year than I would say when we were on the show now.
Really?
This year.
I haven't seen them in so long.
I just saw her. She was here.
She's out here?
Mm-hmm. I love Emily. I want to go to the UK and see her. So.
I want to go to the UK. I've never been.
I want to go.
You been?
No.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, God.
Do you want to have kids?
Yeah, but not yet. Not till I'm in no rush. In my head, I'm like, I'm 26, but I'm 22. I don't want to have kids till I'm like 30, 35. You can have kids late now. Girls are having kids at 40, late 50.
Yeah, my mom had my little sister. She was 47.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need a rush. I want to do so many things before I have kids and settle down and, do all that.
You don't have your kids in LA either.
No, I don't want kids in LA. I want to raise them like.
Would you go back to Canada?
That's what I think about all the time.
Or do you think you're US?
No, I think I'm probably US. I also now don't have any credit in Canada and I have credit here. So
what does that mean?
Like all my financial stuff, I've gotten myself set up here.
Credit.
I've just gotten myself so set up here that it would be crazy for me to go backwards, and have to reset. Is
going back to Canada backwards?
Kind of, because
Toronto's a cool city.
It is, but I feel like I outdid my growing there when I was younger, and I grew as much as I could, and I'm always constantly going. Like I don't think I'll be in LA for much longer either. I think I'm going to move next year.
Really?
This will probably be my last year. I think I'm going to do New York next year.
To New York?
Yeah. That's where I want to be next.
The city?
Mm-hmm. The city.
Have you spent some time there?
Keep moving. I have. Well, Toronto is an hour from New York.
The state?
Yeah. It's an hour flight.
Oh, our flight.
It's an hour flight. It's so cool. It's so close. So I'm like, it's closer to my parents. It's just, and it's different.
New York's rough.
I love the city rough. Though. And the subways and everything.
You love the subway?
I grew up on the subway.
The subway, but not New York subway.
I know, but I grew up on public transit.
There's rats. Luna might get eaten.
Luna is the size of a rat.
Smaller. The New York rats are right? Yeah.
Did you?
Think so.
you didn't. You'd remember.
I feel like you've had like 3 dogs. I don't know. Do you think if you and I never dated, we would have been really good friends and probably still been really close friends?
100%. We were better as friends than dating. We should have probably never dated. That was like catastrophic. Yeah. But it was good for like the show stuff. Like, let's be real. We were really dating for the show stuff. Let's be real. And that's fine. We can say it now. Oh God, don't lie now.
What? I'm not lying. Like, I think it was a factor. Like, I think we'd be lying to say it isn't a factor. I really liked you. You didn't like me?
No, I liked you. But so it was also like easier to date than not to date.
Was like, I would say sparked and motivated by career things. But like, 100%. I don't know anyone else on our season that I could have like done that with. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
me either.
Like, it's not like there's a chance, like there wasn't that many people there, but I would say like,
he's like, there wasn't many other options. So.
No, not even just like knowing everybody after.
I know. Seriously. No, I agree though. Yeah. We probably would have stayed friends throughout. I mean, now we're friends.
Oh, we follow each other on Instagram.
No, that's calls for friendship.
Well, if we don't follow each other, you're probably not friends.
Yeah, that's true. No, I feel like we would probably be the best friends if we didn't date. But we can get there.
We can get there. We can work on it.
Yeah, I trust you.
And he moved to New York.
I actually do trust you, which is crazy.
Should. I trust you.
I truly do. I don't think you would actually do. I know you technically hurt me in the past, but I genuinely don't think moving forward you actually would hurt me. And I think if someone was being mean about me, you actually would be like, please don't be mean about her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't know.
I think I was a bad boyfriend.
Yes.
But
you were a bad boyfriend.
Like in that sense, but like any other sense, like
you're not a bad person at all.
Like have your back and shit, and like wouldn't. Like if you
needed
family. Me, I'd be like, you know what I mean? I'd do some shit for you.
I also just don't. We were young. It's not your fault. I wasn't necessarily a good girlfriend either. It wasn't just you. I did my shit too. It wasn't just you. It took both of us. Like, and I can admit that.
Can I say something?
No.
What?
What is it? If it's bad, you were cutting it though. I don't want you to paint me in a bad light.
No, not. I mean,
we've had such a nice combo, and then we're gonna turn it around.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
it's been beautiful to watch.
You told me like I don't like. It's not a bad light. Like you were single. Like
okay,
I don't know. We were in Canada.
What did I do?
And we went out with Ryan and everybody.
What did I do?
Like I don't know. Hooked up with some dude like in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
So that's not.
You were calling your ex-girlfriend when you were in the hotel room. So what did you expect? I caught you and you lied to me about it. At least I wasn't lying to you about it. You hide it. That's worse. Like, at least I'm open about it. I'll do it in front of your face.
That night I felt like.
You were talking to girls in the club.
No, that was like
Joey.
No. Like I might have done my Snapchat shit, but in front of you in person. I don't even know about the Snapchat. No, I'm saying I might have been like talking to like I might like not like talking to anyone like that, but like I don't know, like not
guys,
like
guys, I didn't even know about the Snapchat. This is news to me.
What do you mean? It's just like what? And I was kind of felt like when we were in Canada, like. I wasn't talking to any girls. Like I was sitting in the club like this, and you were like,
behave.
I felt like I had to be like that.
Behave. You were hitting on all my friends. All my girlfriends told me. They all came up to me when we were there. They're like, he keeps trying to hit on me, but I would never. I'm like, I don't care. I swear, why would I lie
What's
about
hitting
that?
on? Who do I ever hit on?
You're just flirty in general. You know you are.
Maybe being nice,
you
like.
You are.
Oh no, yeah, flirty. You're flirty too.
No, I'm not. I've never flirted in my life. I've never flirted in my life.
Are you religious? You have a cross on.
I am Christian. I
like,
believe in God.
More than
I don't know.
You used to be?
I feel like recently, just like these past few months, I've more been into God than ever. Because I feel like I've needed to lean on something. And I don't know, he's been consistent. I went to church when I was younger. I used to go to Bible study. I used to do church camp on the weekends. I did a lot of
church when I was younger.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
Look at us now. Look at us now.
Look at us now.
But yeah, no, I do believe in God. I definitely believe in something like a higher power for sure. But I pray and I manifest and I journal and I do all that stuff. I'm very in my self-growth era. And not just because it's January. I started this like 3 months ago. I don't want people to think that. It's
it'll phase out in a couple weeks.
Got sober.
You haven't had any alcohol?
So I had champagne on New Year's.
Oh, that doesn't count.
But I mean, technically it does because a real sober, I'll tell you how many days, a real sober person that is in like the program would say that that's not being sober. So I give it to the people that genuinely don't have a sip.
But you weren't an alcoholic.
But I was just like, I didn't like myself. Stopped drinking 125 days and then stopped drinking after New Year's Eve was 17 days. And then I quit vaping as well.
But that's even more impressive that you can just have one. And
Yes. But it took me a lot to get here because I didn't used to be able to have one. Like, you know,
that's
I
what I'm
was
saying. It's
party
much
girl.
more impressive.
Dude, Carly
than
was a
not than
drink.
just
I
going
don't, you
straight
remember?
through.
I used to be like, I
I
don't know
could
how
have-
you're drinking
I
like
would
that.
drink.
Like I couldn't.
I would outdrink some
Every day.
guys.
She's like, all right, time to get
Go
busy.
party.
Like
Yep.
I'm like,
Because I think I was bored in my life, and I
I
didn't
was
have.
also, you don't smoke weed either.
I
Like,
don't smoke weed. Yeah, you
Mhm.
smoke weed. I also was just like bored. Like I just like I had. I don't know. I just was like. Money was coming in from random places. I finally had money in my account. I was feeling free. I was like running around Miami. I was like, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, Carly was my sugar mama.
Yep, I was. That's true.
Carly was my sugar mama. I didn't
Yeah.
have any money. I didn't have any money.
Today he was like, before we started the podcast, he was like,
She
I
was
need to
like, "Take
find
me
a sugar
shopping."
mama. I was like, I know you need one because I used to be that.
No, she's like, I want cash
Yeah, I said
and I
cash.
want a shopping spree.
That's what I said.
I was like, okay, I'll buy you something now because I couldn't buy you something when we were dating. So now I can buy you something. So
Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
buy you
pick a-
something.
Cute little reparation.
I'm gonna pick up the most expensive thing. I'm just
Depending
kidding.
how well the podcast does.
It's gonna do good, I think. Well, hopefully.
What
Oh,
did
my
you
TikTok.
before I get into anything else?
Mhm.
Yeah, put your boobs out a little bit. Maybe.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
They're fake. Carly has fake boobs.
No, I don't. I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't. They would be
And
not-
Markel has a BBL.
they would not be saggy. if
I'm
they were
starting
real.
rumors.
Do I look okay?
You look
You
great.
look great, Carly.
you.
I was gonna say that. I think you look really good.
It's probably the no drinking. The drinking
It's probably
was
that
so bad
symbol.
on my skin and my life and my soul.
What's your diet like now? Because I
Healthy.
remember it used to be like
It
shit.
used to be, I didn't used to eat that much, like at all.
It was like
I would eat once a day, and it was really unhealthy.
McDonald's
Yeah,
and
once.
what's that shit called?
In and out.
In and Out.
hmm Now I eat really healthy. I cook all the time.
You
Mark knows.
cook?
Yeah, I cook all the time. He knows. Well, I mean,
Are
you
you
don't
rolling
really
his
know,
eyes?
but you do. I love to. I post on my TikTok. I
You
post
cook on
some
your
coo-
TikTok?
Some of them, yeah. They actually do really well. My food ones always do well. People love to see other people eat. It's so weird, but I like to watch people eat too.
In OnlyFans still?
Not really.
No.
No, I've reined it right in
What
with
does that mean?
that.
Not really. It's like a yes or no.
It's not something I put effort into. I'll be honest. Oh, good, they're gonna be so mad that I said that. It's not something that I'm prioritizing. I have my
Yeah.
brand coming out, so I have my perfume that I've been working on 2 years. That's my baby. That's my whole life. That's everything.
It's a
for me.
girl one.
It's yeah. I mean, listen, perfume's unisex. Anything is
Oh.
unisex in a sense.
Yeah.
It is more of like a sweet, sexy vanilla scent, but Bennett loves it. My manager loved it. They're both guys,
Mhm.
and they were obsessed with. They wear it. So, I actually got one sample, and they loved it so much they went through it and used it all. So I think I should release that one
Yeah.
for guys because it is such a good smell, but it costs so much money.
To make.
So I'm waiting to see how one does.
Yeah.
But if it does well, then I will come out with that one for
That's
guys.
sick.
Yeah.
Can I have some?
Yeah. I should have brought it for you to smell. It
Yeah,
does
what the
smell
hell?
honestly amazing. I was testing it over a year. And so I had Jolie, my best friend, test it. And so she would,
It's crazy. You guys are still close.
she's my best friend.
You had her testing? Oh, you meeting with her after?
I'm going to live with her soon. But
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
You guys should have
Yeah.
for a while.
love her. My best friend. She's my tried and true. But anyways, we were testing it. And so she would wear it and I'd make her wear it all night and sleep with it and tell me how it was how it was,
Yeah, how strong it was. Yeah,
how
yeah.
strong it was when she'd wake up. So she was
Mhm.
like my test dummy for it.
Why don't you just do it?
I did, but I wanted to
Oh,
see what she
multiple-
felt about
yeah.
it. Because it's not just me
You're
that needs
biased
to
a
love
little
it.
bit. Mhm.
Yeah. I want other people to love it.
That's sick.
So it took me a long time, but
And are you on third manager?
third, yeah, or fourth.
Was Markel help connect you or no?
Yes, yeah,
That's what he was saying.
Yeah,
He helped
Yep.
connect you with your new one.
mhm, yeah,
And
she's great.
your original one, I remember her.
We're friends.
Can I tell you something about that? I never told you.
What? Yeah.
It's not like that serious. It's just something more funny.
Okay, because she'll watch this. You know?
Yeah. No, trust me, she knows this.
Okay.
You're the only one that doesn't.
Oh gosh.
We were in a fight. I don't remember what happened in LA when we were in the,
I know
in the
you're gonna
room.
say. She already told me this. Go on.
Oh, yeah.
Go on though.
She
Tell the
told
story.
you already?
Yeah, you tell me though.
She I don't remember what we were fighting about, but we were
Probably about
both
another
like
girl.
neither of us were saying sorry. Like I was like, fuck that. Kristen was telling me like, cause we had to do something. We had to do a
we did
podcast or
HelloFresh.
something.
We do HelloFresh, then we lost it. I think
Yeah.
it wouldn't work with us. Whoops, we were on that. Sorry, HelloFresh. If you're seeing this.
We're a problem.
We were a problem.
We were a problem.
They're like, yeah, we can't work with them. They're like, too much is going on with them. Like, we don't know if they're consistent. We're like, well, that's fair, actually. We're kind of all over the place.
Regardless,
We definitely won't be cooking tonight, so we have to say no.
And whatever the fight was, we had a
Mm-hmm.
brand deal coming up, whatever. Kristen texts me flowers are on the way
Yeah.
to your room right now.
They're from
when
you.
you get them, they're from you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait. I'm like,
And I knew they
I'm like,
weren't.
okay. She's like, you didn't get these.
I
You
said
didn't-
I knew it.
I was like, yeah.
I'm like, Joey, you think
She's like,
Joey would get
my
someone
God.
flowers?
She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like they were.
I knew they weren't from you.
You said
But that's just not your character.
Whatever you ended. Yeah, true. That's like if
not
I
you.
was gonna apologize, that's not the way I would do
No,
it. That's too
it's
corny
not.
for me. I wouldn't do that. But it kind of whatever she did, it worked. Like, okay, I actually have
knew they
another
would
question
be.
just popped in my head.
Tell me. I'm putting
Okay.
on lip gloss.
So we did one like
Mhm.
OF shoot together. Do you remember?
Yeah.
In a hotel, like
yeah.
with Chris and photographer and everybody.
Yeah.
And I didn't get any of the content. It was so funny. Chris was
I
like,
didn't
"You're
saw
never getting these." Like, it was like us
I never used
pretty
it.
naked.
Where
And that's
are
what I was
they?
gonna ask. If you
I have
did, you
them.
ever use them?
I have them.
You do?
I do. Yeah, I have some of them, but I never used them. I never sold them.
Never
I
use
have them. Should I start selling them on you? Make my money back.
They're not nude.
Some
Your
of-
boobies might be up. My dick wasn't in it.
No.
Yeah.
But I think you were like holding me. I don't know. Yeah, but I never sold them. No,
That's
I wouldn't do that to you. I'm
hilarious.
not like that. I would never do that to you.
Nah. What do you mean do it to me? There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, but I would have like made sure that you consented to it and
Oh,
like, you were
yeah.
tagged in
Yeah,
it. Like I
yeah.
would never sell.
That's one because we
images
never
of
did
someone.
anything. That was probably a miss. We probably could have made a lot of money on this.
Probably.
That was a miss.
Yeah, but that's okay.
How many boyfriends have you had in LA?
How many boyfriends have I had in LA?
Mhm.
How many boyfriends have I had in LA? One.
No.
Yeah, but I don't count like them as like the guys I saw after. It was more my.
Oh my God,
flame.
I was so pissed.
I remember
like,
that day after we broke up. I was.
you-
I know.
you with Sammy Wilk, and I'm watching you guys on maybe their podcast or some shit, and you guys they're like saying scrum, and I'm like, oh my, that's
No,
my
the scrum.
word. I was
no,
like,
it's not your word. It was
I was
Fairy's
saying that.
word. That is your
If you
friend's
think
word.
me and Fairy didn't make it up
I
together,
think
like
Fairy
what are
made
you
it
talking
up.
about?
Fairy is the.
And I'm
man
watching
for
me
that
and
stuff.
Carly just broke up, and I'm
And
watching
so
her podcast, and her
crying.
her new man is like saying my lingo and shit, and I'm like, oh my God, like what? She like transferred
I'm a
over
brat.
my.
I know I was bratty, but you know what? It was fun, and he helped me get over the breakup. So it was a good distraction for me because it was hard to go through that. So
Yeah,
he was.
I didn't
helpful.
like seeing that. You would do another reality show?
Yes, I would. I totally would. I want to. I definitely want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the right time. I'm also waiting for the right show. Me and Bennett got asked to do Temptation Island, but like they try to break you up on that show. Like it's literally made to break you up, so we didn't want to do it.
Joey and Carly go to the UK.
Oh my God. Okay, get it down. Delete that. You should delete all these.
How crazy is that? That I like that was in
1
my
year ago
Snapchat
today?
memories.
That was 1 year ago today.
Like last week.
Oh my God. It's crazy how things come full circle.
Yo, you know,
When
one
was it?
time, dude, one of the first times I hung
Something
out,
silly.
it was bad. It was bad. I get
not
joked.
that
I could
bad.
explain it to you.
No, don't explain it.
No,
Not-
not right now. I'm
after.
saying after. Yo, I
We're classy over here, okay? I'm
one
gonna
of the
do
first
aura.
times, dude, like early in LA, we like were at Boa. It was like the Two Out to Handle squad. I think Markel might have even been. Were you with us at
He
Boa
was
that one
always
night?
with us.
It was like Peter, Nathan, me, you, Melinda,
Mhm.
Kristen at Boa. Carly showing everyone at the table my dick.
What?
Like a picture of it. She's showing off my dick at Boa.
So sorry. I was drinking, probably.
You're definitely drinking.
See, yeah, I had no filter.
Not bad though. You were hyping me up though. It was like
nice
it was
things.
like, yeah. It was like she was like showing it off. Like this is what I get.
This podcast is gonna get me in trouble.
But I
What? That was 2 years. That was 2 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. 2
What?
years ago then. Oh yeah, maybe even 3.
Yeah, over 2 years ago,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's not
It's a long time
what?
ago.
You weren't doing that recently.
Oh God, no. Imagine. Yes, I was. I was saying last week. I'm kidding.
That is crazy. So you want to do another show?
Yeah, I want to do another show.
I would
Jojo,
too.
like-
I think it's fun. I had a
You
great
love
time
that,
filming
though.
Two Out to Handle. You didn't?
No, are you kidding me?
No.
Not really. When you came
First
in,
day
yeah,
I got
did,
there and
actually.
shit, you were crying. And
Yeah,
shit.
when I went through a hard time on it. It wasn't even like the breakup, like with Chase, was like that sad necessarily. It was more like how intense everything is in the
Yeah,
in the
everything's
house.
magnified.
They say like 2 days in the outside world is like 2 weeks in reality. Or sorry, 2 weeks in reality is like 2 days in. you know
No,
what
2
I-
days in reality is like 2 weeks in real life.
Yes. So it's like I was there living in a house by myself before that for 2 weeks quarantining. Like it was just like a weird time in general. And there was just so much going on and so many different personalities, and you're living with different people. I don't know if I could live with randoms now though in a house. Like I feel like I'm.
That
so
is
different.
bizarre. Like when I first went there, that's
Same.
what I tell
It's 'cause we
people.
were
I couldn't
younger.
sleep. I
Yeah.
couldn't. Isn't that crazy? Like
We-
people were old. Like there was like 30. Like Robert
know.
was like 30. Like
I know.
people were like
we were-
29.
I was
20.
one of the youngest. Me,
Yeah.
you, and Peter were the youngest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was a different person. Now
It's like being at camp. Like I remember the first night. We might have slept together the first night.
we did. They put us in a bed the first night. Like I didn't
Yeah.
even know you,
Nah.
and like I'm in a bed with a random guy that I don't know,
And you're like
and I'm like
pissed
chasing
off
a bed.
about another situation with a
chase-
different girl.
Like it's weird how they do it. Like
Mhm.
to think if I did another show now, I probably would be like, I want my own room.
Mhm.
I want to be able to have my phone because that was another thing too. Like now it's like
They probably won't let you have your phone.
I know, but it's like I'd want to be able to call and make sure my dog's okay, my business is okay. Also, we have socials to run now
Yeah.
too. It's like
Yeah,
you
then it
can't be
didn't matter.
away.
It could just
Now
be
it
wait
didn't
2
matter.
months, no phone. Do
Now it's like
you remember getting your phone back? That shit was crazy.
you know
like,
what's really funny? When I got my phone back, I expected like ex-boyfriends to reach out. I was like, we haven't talked in so long. And I got my phone back and like my phone was dry as ever. And I'm like, this is why I'm so happy that I went, because my boyfriend at the time was trying to convince me not to go.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I was like, something told me to do it, and I had to get blood work done
The
for
boyfriend
the
that
show.
picked me up from the airport?
No, different guy. But I remember we had to get blood work done for the show,
How
and
does
I
the
was like,
boyfriend go?
and I was like, I don't want to get blood work done, but something told me to do it, and I was like, fine, fuck, I'll do the blood work because we had to do STG.
Yeah, bro.
everything.
I'm
And I was like-
terrified of that
I was
shit.
I hate getting blood work, and I
You
was
do
like,
IVs though.
no, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
And I was like, just do it, Carly, just do it. And he was convincing me not to go, and I was like, no, something's telling me to do it. And then I remember I turned my phone back on. I hadn't like barely heard from him. I'm like, this is why I did the show. Like
Mhm.
he's not going to be in my life. Like this guy's not, for me.
So glad you did it right.
Yeah, so glad I did it. Of course.
Mitch
so
has a
thankful.
question, and it's probably better to ask you too than the other person we asked. You want to ask the question?
my
You
lips
asked
Which
okay?
one
it.
was it?
You asked this yesterday too when I told you to ask the question.
Let me check my face.
If she would recommend people to.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I mean, obviously, you would go on another reality TV
Mhm.
show with the experience that you had. Joey would too. Would you recommend somebody that you were very close to also go on a reality TV show?
I think it would depend on the person, because I think also you have to have a certain mindset doing reality TV. You need to know people. You have to be able to handle hate. That's literally why you do
Mhm.
psychological testing before you go on the show, because they
Mhm.
need to make sure
Mhm.
that if shit goes down after, you're not going
Yeah, you
to
sit down with
literally
a
kill yourself. Like,
psychiatrist and shit.
like
Mhm.
I'm not even kidding. Like hurt yourself or harm yourself. So if it was a girl that I knew was maybe had insecurity issues or things like that, I would say be more mindful. Like if you're going to do that, you could come out and not have a good image. You also
Yep.
don't know how they're going to cut you on reality TV. The producers, you're in the producer's hand. Like I think if Tabitha went in early, she would have been the star. I genuinely do think
Yeah.
that, because she's so, I don't know. Tabitha is just like,
Nah, but she didn't like it.
yeah, you're right. Maybe not. But I
she
thought
was
she
one
would
of the
be,
like when I say the
Yeah.
exam, I usually leave her name out of it. But
Mhm.
when people ask me like, did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Like, so I came on late,
Yeah.
so I was
it's
a
true.
little
Out of
fresh,
the three, you were the,
and I
yeah,
was like,
you were ready to do it.
but like as soon as they were like Joey, like I was begging them.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
Oh, I'll do an interview. I'll do an interview.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
can I have a scene of like they were like,
See, and I didn't, which is so funny to me because I dreaded doing interview. I didn't care about
I
screen
loved it.
time. Like I remember there was one thing before you came in, I think, and I remember Melinda and Emily, they cut it all, but they were both screaming at each other like on the
Mhm.
top of their lungs, arguing about it. Like they were so into it. And I
wasn't
was
it
just
cut
sitting on the
alcohol,
couch.
right?
And no, we were dead sober in the middle of the day. And I remember sitting there. I was like, I'm bored. Like
Yeah.
I didn't care about it that much, which I think maybe is why I did so well, because I was myself
It
on
was
the
genuine,
show.
yeah.
It was so genuine from me. And that's when people are like, you were like crying on the show. I'm like, yeah, I was crying on the show. Like
Mhm.
that was me. But yeah, going back to your question, it would depend on the person, but I would say, yeah, like it's such an experience. And no, like I'm actually curious the percent of people that get to experience reality TV, like what the
Low.
percent would be, like 0.001
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
It's such an experience you can't put
Think
into
for
words.
our show, how many people got on total for us? Like 14 on our season.
Out of the whole world
Going
they're
in and out.
casting, and to think that
You're in
I was
Canada,
chosen
US,
at that
Mexico.
time to be put on the screen on that day, it's like it was just like God doing it. I don't
Yeah.
know, but yeah, I would say do it. Like I'm so thankful I got to do it, and that's
Mhm.
another thing too. I'm so
So
thankful for
that-
how it panned out and who
Changed
I
our
was,
lives.
changed my life, like literally my life. And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy I did it, and I would tell people to do it. I would.
Yeah.
Why not? Unless they were really like they had some stuff going on.
It's kind of like moving to LA. Like, don't move to LA if you don't know who you are.
Oh God, I did. I didn't even know I was moving to LA when I moved to LA. It was
But you
so
came out of
random.
it though.
I did. I definitely was bopping around town when I first came to LA.
Yeah, you were.
I was making sure I
You
was
got me out
everywhere.
here. Like I was stuck in Miami. I
Yep.
was like, You're like, Joey, we need to be in LA.
I worked it for sure. I would make sure I was around everyone. Everyone was posting me. I did the podcast right away. I think I did it fairly smart.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've kept it up that good because I've kind of.
It's also hard.
It's hard. And also when you're in a relationship, it's hard. I'll be honest with you. People love relationship content to a point, but if they don't care about your relationship, they don't care about your relationship content.
A lot of your followers, are they dudes still?
Girls. No, it's
mostly
all girls.
girls.
I have 70% following female,
Really?
which I love. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No,
That's
it's all
good.
girls.
That's what you want.
That's what I want. I know for brands.
Mine's like girls, but it doesn't.
It's because it's to handle. That's where it's
Yeah.
all from. It's all girls. Yeah.
Why did you stop your podcast when you were doing it?
It just wasn't me. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I would do it now because I feel like I would be more into it. I think at the time I was so distracted. I had so much going on with other stuff. And my head wasn't in it. I didn't know who I wanted to have on it. I was also like insecure what people would say about me in a sense, I guess. Because so many people were already like coming at me online. I was like, to think about doing a podcast where I'm going to go be in more drama all the time, it would like freak me out. So I was like, it's best if I just stop it. Like, it just wasn't for me. Now I'm like, I could give a fuck what people say about me. After 3 years being in the social media space, like, I could give a fuck now. You grow such a backbone when you're thrown into it. You have to.
The way Carly's funny is like our time together, I would say it was mostly like a crew of dudes, and you like it was usually like me, a couple of my friends, and like me and you be going out, and then we're going out.
I've always been like that though.
You always kind of find like random girl, like either the hair girl's coming out with us, or like you'll make a friend while we're out and whatever.
That's because I just a lot of girls I don't trust.
A memory just popped into my head about you being too.
Remember the girl tried to punch me?
That's what I was getting at. You were being too nice, I think.
I was being way too nice. This girl was like, I'm by myself. I don't have friends. We were at, backstory. We were at a fashion show. Me and Joy got invited. So we went to the fashion show together. And this girl was sitting beside. And she was like, I don't have any friends here. I don't know anyone. Like, can I tag along for the night?
Like a woman.
Yeah. And I was like, of course, babe. Like, I'm not going to leave you. I don't do this shit no more. But of course you can hang out with us. Why. Of course you can hang out with us. Then
tell her no. Before the car, remember we went to go get food with her, and what happened?
I don't remember. I don't.
Carly.
What?
She's wearing a white dress.
Oh my god. Aw. Yeah, she bled through her dress.
Dude,
the poor girl. So
it's like me, Rob, and Ferry, and Carly, and this random girl Carly met. But she's drunk, whatever, doesn't even notice. I'm like,
she was all over the chair. And I felt
because like, help it. We're like, Carly, that's you. You can't go to the bathroom, whatever. They go to the bathroom. We're like, yo, we should leave. We should
went
leave.
And got her pants.
So she fixed her up. She saved her day. Like she saved, this girl was wearing a white dress, blood.
I went and took her to get pants.
And she's like, oh my God, like helped her out, cleaned her up, whatever. We're like, all right, we're going to the next spot. Fashion show's over. Go to the next spot. Get in the Uber. This girl's like, I want to go here. I want to go here. And I'm like, all right, bitch, like,
shut up. It's not about you.
I was like, yo, we're like, you're lucky. You're like Carly helped you out with your situation. Like, we don't want to go to that spot. We want to go to this spot. You either come or not. She gets in and like screaming. And then Carly was like, chill out.
I was like, don't yell at him. I was like, the only person that can yell at him is me. Okay. Respectfully. And she started getting mad at Rob too. Yeah. She was being really mean. She was saying mean things to him, like down low, like low blows. And I was like, shut up. I'm like, who is this girl? Then she tried to find me. So
dude, they're
after you helped her,
bro. I swear to God, Mitch, on some like Jerry Springer shit. Like
I went
like they're like going in. Carly's.
She didn't hit me at all.
You guys were like hitting each other. Like it
she
was
did
like
not get one hit.
Who was in the middle? Like I don't know who was in the middle. And then someone got out. Did I drag her out of the car?
You dragged her out of the car.
I'm like yanking her out. Carly's still throwing kicks while she's like
kicking
like kick this bit. Dude, like boom, and we're like, go.
It.
Pulled her out of the car, closed the door, and it's an Uber, bro. The Uber, it's in Miami, no English, obviously.
Yeah.
Uber's like, what? We're like, go. This chick is like on the, put her out, let her close the door, got back in. We're like, go.
And I was like,
and
then we went and we just
like,
went, kept the night.
Shit. And then we're like, yo. And then at that point, I was like angry. I'm like, Carly, that's why you don't fucking invite random people, like all this shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was
you tried
that?
to do a good thing and you got fucked.
Yeah.
And she like helped her out and saved their day. And that was just a rant. I wonder what happened to her.
I don't know what happened to her. I remember she gave me a really cool podcast name, and now people have taken it. It was called Now Women Come First.
Women Come First.
And I was like, holy shit, that's a good podcast name. Women Come First, spelled come first. And I was like, that's a cool podcast name. And then someone ended up taking it. But I remember I was like, this girl kind of has cool ideas. I'll steal them from her. But yeah, she tried to fight me. And
well, I think after she tries to fight you, you can do whatever you want.
Fair game. Any hits in though. She really did.
Yeah, that was crazy. We were all sitting there like, What the fuck?
But
That's
I
a real
was a
story.
champ and I went on with the rest of my night.
Hell yeah.
Some
Nah,
girls would have
you
been like,
chilled.
no. And I was like, fuck it, let's go get
Nah.
drunk.
Yeah, I was like, are you good? You
I'm
good?
like,
You
we're fine.
good?
Mind you, if she made me bleed, I probably would have been like, okay, we have to go home and fix me up.
Mhm.
But it was fine.
Yeah.
That was so funny that I forgot about that. Poor girl. She's probably, hopefully she's on some, she's
I
getting some
want to
help.
In a
say
better
we were
place.
all drunk. Like I'd like to say, like that. Was
I
a
think that
drunk
was more than alcohol
situation.
though.
She was on something.
She
you
was
think?
probably on something.
She was,
Yeah.
like,
That's like,
angry.
she was pretty aggressive. I don't go to like fight girls. If me and the girl like
Mhm.
were to argue, I wouldn't go to like trying to kick the girl's ass in an Uber with 3 other guys. Like how daft, like how out of it are you? Like
Yeah.
what do you think, you're not going to do anything? Of course you guys are going to do something.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Fucking crazy.
crazy.
You get into like American politics at all? Like,
No.
are you
I stay clear of politics.
like who is everyone hates the dude in
Justin
Canada.
Trudeau.
Yeah, everyone hates him, right?
Yeah, everyone hates him. I don't
Why
know.
does everyone hate him?
I don't know. I think he's just an.
Everyone hates him.
I know that he's funding right now some weird stuff in Canada. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know, so I don't comment on it.
He's very
He's
PC.
Yeah, he's putting some money into some things that people are pissed off about. But I don't
Mhm.
pay taxes there anymore. I only pay taxes in America. So I don't really. I mean, I should care. I'm still Canadian. But for me, I don't like talking about things unless I'm educated on them.
Mhm.
Because I just find like you're so stupid. Like read about it if you're going to talk about
Yeah.
it. So for politics, I don't comment on it normally because I don't know
Markel
enough
was
about
actually just saying that like same opinion, and
Yeah.
it was very educated, and I'm glad that more people.
I'm
That's
not
what you
educated.
know. What's
Think like that.
crazy?
So I'm
It's
not
kinda-
educated,
it-
so-
A
I'm
lot of
kinda
people just
pissed
comment on
'cause
shit they don't know.
I
about.
asked
Yeah, I
that
don't
question
know. I was
thinking
like,
you're gonna
don't
say some shit like,
Yeah,
and
no, I
you
don't comment
you were
about it.
smart. You
Tried to bait you.
You
Yeah,
steered
I
you
don't know
steered
much about it.
clear past that one.
It's not even staying
For
clear.
sure.
When I'm passionate about a topic and I will go full fledged
Spew about
on
it.
my opinion. I
When you
will.
don't
Like
know, you
I'm
don't
very
know.
opinionated person, which I find that people aren't nowadays. They're so scared of like being canceled that they're so scared of having their own opinion. And it's sad to me because people just agree just to agree. But yeah, with politics, Are you listening?
Yeah.
What did I just say?
You said when you're into something,
Mhm.
you'll go into it and talk about it and spew about it and know what you're talking about.
And
But
then
politics, you don't.
And then
You're
I
not into
said,
it.
I feel like people nowadays don't have an opinion because they're so scared of being canceled. all the
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
So people don't want to talk about anything anymore.
And also when you talk about shit like that, like world problems and like
There's
politics and
always going to
shit,
be someone that
you don't know what the information you got is legit.
is
Like,
legit. It's true.
Everyone's
so much
getting.
out there.
Everyone has their own agenda when they're putting shit
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
there's no like nothing like that.
Yeah.
Do you think? What season of Too Hot to Handle do you think it like died
2 after 2
after us?
Yeah.
Died.
died.
Georgia and them did well though.
Did they though?
She
Did well.
She
Yeah,
did well.
but she did 2 shows. She did
Perfect match
too.
also, but she was big before
Georgia
then,
did
huh?
great, but like I mean, aside
She also
from
dated
Georgia,
Harry after.
She also did Harry, which she'd even say she doesn't care.
Yeah,
I love Georgia.
It's
She's a good girl. She's a really sweet girl.
I was talking to someone the other day, and I say like, I attribute a lot of my social media success not only from the show but what we did after. You know what I mean?
Me.
It really,
Yeah, me and you, yeah.
like our thing, like,
Yeah.
and I'd be lying and weird if
Yeah.
I tried to
I
deny
completely
that.
agree.
You know what I
Dating
mean?
does. Well, people want to see.
We helped each other.
relationships.
I mean, you obviously like you had more time on the show and you did your thing.
I
and
was going
you-
to do well regardless.
Yeah. You were gonna do well regardless. But us being
But it did
together
help,
after
of
definitely
course.
helped
And
both
it
of
was
us.
like what's going on, the breakup. Of course, people become, and that's the thing. Relationships, people do love to see. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. It's not bad that Georgia dated Harry. It's a good thing. They both benefited from it
Mhm.
in a good way, and they obviously both did like each other at the time. But yeah, I think probably after 2 or season 3, because after a while it gets repetitive. People know what's going on. People also know it's fake.
Mhm.
Mind you, I did not know that we were filming Too Hot to Handle,
I mean, I didn't know. I had a good guess.
but everyone else did.
I didn't know.
I didn't.
I had a good guess.
Everyone else knew in the house. Everyone told me the night before. Peter whispered it in my ear
Really?
because they made me and Peter sleep together the first night. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, me and Peter slept together the first night.
Fuck,
Not
now
slept
me and Peter
together.
had beef?
We just slept
Kidding.
together.
I know.
We slept together in a bed.
I actually
but-
love Peter.
and they made it look like I was sleeping with a girl, but it was anyways. It doesn't matter. But he was like, we're on to a Handle, right? I'm like, no, we're not. Shut up.
Oh wait, you
We're here to
still
party.
didn't know the night you were sleeping there?
No, I thought we were in Parties in Paradise. I went out of it. Did you not notice how out of it I was before in my life? Now I know what's going on.
You're still out of it.
Yeah, I'm still out of it.
You're out of it.
Yeah, out of it. But really, then I was really like, I could never be casted for a show like that. Like that's how
Wow.
down I was. Like I didn't even think I'd be in something like that. Like that just goes to show how I thought about myself. Now I'm more secure in myself and I'm confident.
Then you're like,
But at the
I should be
time-
on every show.
But now at the time I was like, no one would cast me for Too Hot to Handle and beat. Like, Anyways,
Well, you got casted and you fucking killed it.
thank you.
You did
With my
great.
extensions in my hair. Everyone was like, she doesn't brush her hair. I'm like, shut it down. I was
We're on
in
an
Turks and
island.
Caicos.
Yeah,
Fuck
shut
off.
up.
I'm not
We're
brushing
in
my
the
I'm not worried
ocean
about
and
brushing my
shit.
hair. I'm filming a show for Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about brushing my hair. I didn't care about getting ready. That's the thing too. All the girls would get ready in the morning.
Yeah, you didn't wear much makeup
No.
and shit.
No, someone said that the other day. You didn't wear makeup on the show. I'm like, well, I don't know how to do makeup. Now I do. Now
Yeah,
I'd be
you were
much
on-
prettier if I did.
You're
a
in
show.
Turks and Caicos vibing. Shouldn't have.
Now
you
I would
shouldn't
look
even-
better though. I will admit I should
Yeah, I
put in
think
a
we
bit
all
more
would.
effort when we did the show, but now I would be cuter on the show.
I think you figure yourself out a little bit too. Like
I
once
was
you.
also a young girl.
Yeah.
I was just there to get drunk.
And they cut the alcohol off too, though.
I know. I mean, on my date with Robert, I remember I was chugging the champagne and I got so drunk sitting there, and they were like,
You're on a date with Robert? I didn't know that.
mm-hmm.
Was it on the show? It made the show?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I
And they
remember
were
that?
like, tell her to stop drinking the champagne. 'Cause I was
Seriously?
chugging, and then I was so.
Remember
day
our
drunk.
date? We were making cocktails.
Oh yeah.
And we were like chugging
I
the
was
bottle
chugging-
in
yeah, they
between
got so
scenes,
much-
and they were like
Stop
pissed.
it. Yeah, they got mad because they want you like coherent. Which
That was a good scene.
honestly, I love that because I would have been like
Yeah,
a Jersey Shore
no.
Snooki type girl on the show. So I'm actually really happy they cut alcohol. I
A
think
perfect
it's-
match. They let them booze. They let them
Yeah,
go.
I'm happy they don't. I'm happy they didn't let me.
They let
I
them go. I was seeing that.
I didn't know that. I don't think so. It's 2 drink minimum.
No.
No, I think it is.
The
still.
bot you could see if you watch season 1, the bottle is out. Like
doesn't mean
bottle
they
of
don't
alcohol.
limit it though.
it's sitting there. They could drink as much
But
as
they have
want.
so many people watching you at all times. You've
Yeah,
got to
I
think
mean,
about
yeah, I
how
remember
many
that.
people are watching you in the reality world. You've got like 3 to 1 person at all time.
Mhm.
Like they're watching
More
like,
than that.
What?
More than that.
Yeah, more than that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
They're watching you at all
That's
times.
weird.
Yeah.
You're in the bathroom and shit. Like
I think
someone's
they look
listening
away.
to you.
I think they look away when you're in the bathroom. They've
Well,
been doing it.
No,
for
it's
years.
listening. It's
Yeah.
like the heat. Like because there's
watching
no
you.
camera. Oh, there is a camera right
Yeah,
in the
there's a
toilet.
camera. Of course, there's a camera.
I forgot.
They
Audio's
have
always
to
on,
for
though.
safety reasons. They have to have every inch of every.
Not safety. It's so
Yes,
you're
they
not
do.
beating off in the bathroom.
No, it's also for safety stuff though. They
Isn't
genuinely
it crazy
have
to go back and think we like didn't hook up the whole time? We like slept in the same bed together for like
No,
2 weeks
I
and
did-
we like didn't hook up.
No, we didn't hook up.
I
And
know.
that's the
Isn't that
longest you
crazy to
probably
think?
ever had to wait in your life.
No, you know what's crazy?
He's like,
I like don't think I would. Like I was nervous too. Like for a bunch of reasons.
Well, I wouldn't want to sleep next to. I wouldn't want to sleep like with a bunch of people in the room. That's
that's
just not
weird.
me. I wouldn't want to have sex with like
Yeah.
15 other people asleep.
Now we waited till the day it ended. We were good.
Just air us out, you know.
That's public.
Yeah, that is.
Did you have you and Harry ever like anything?
No,
No.
we've always just been friends. I haven't talked to him in so long.
So I remember that was one of the things
I know you were trying to make that a thing.
he
I'm like,
told me that.
What? I don't know why he would say that.
He told me like you were like calling him and shit
We
at
were
night.
just friends though,
He was like, "Yeah, dude, it's real weird." She was like calling me,
which is
at
funny
night
because
and shit.
he'd call me.
But I'm saying that's why
Yeah.
I thought like I didn't just take that out of thin air. Like,
Yeah, no, we were just friends.
yeah, I mean, and he's very flirty and you're very flirty.
Yeah, but I
That
think it
podcast was sick. That was my first like big one. That
I
was probably
know.
your first big one too.
Yeah. Mhm.
That was crazy.
That I
That's
did
still
after
up.
we
That's still
broke
one of
up.
his big. Oh yeah, with him again.
I think that one even did more.
Did
to
it?
break up? I think so.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
but you know, I just keep it cordial with everyone. Like I just keep it cordial. Also, I love Georgia, so it wouldn't be good of me
Georgia's
to be
really
friends
cool.
with her ex. You know, I
I
have to
got
respect
to
her.
meet her in person in Miami. She's really cool.
She's nice.
I think she's wifed up now.
Yeah, she is.
Are you in Tanacool?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I went to her Halloween party.
She's wifed up.
I know. I'm actually. It's nice. I'm
Mhm.
happy for her. It's crazy because I feel like January is either you start dating someone or you stop
End it.
dating someone. Like it's that weird in between.
Yeah.
People are like, do I start a new relationship, start a new year, or am I ending a relationship?
So you're over LA. You're going to New York.
Yeah, probably New York. I
Probably?
don't know yet. I don't know where I want to go.
That's weird.
Somewhere.
Nah, that sucks. Move to Miami.
Oh God, Miami's too crazy. The last time I was in Miami,
You're
it
not
was like-
drinking. You're
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I chill. I
But
don't
it's
go
too
crazy.
warm there. I don't like the warm.
It's cold at night. It's kind of chill. It's freezing here right now,
It's so
but
warm. I just don't know if I'd like it being warm all the time.
well, you would remember it in the summer and we were fucking
I
sweating it,
was
rolling
sweating.
loud and
Yeah,
shit.
it
That's
was just too
sucked.
much. It was just too much. I don't know if I'd like Miami.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. And I feel like Miami, to me, I associate it with partying and clubbing and doing all that. So it
Mhm.
wouldn't be good for me where
You don't
I
have
am now.
to.
I don't
But then what do
really.
you do
I do
during the day?
I do
Go to the beach? I don't even like the beach. I
work
hate
out.
the sand.
drink water,
Would I do that here?
make content, film a podcast.
Okay, the content would be good because I like some bikini pictures. I'm trying to stay trim right now. So
You look good.
thank you. I've been working out like crazy.
And you've been eating good.
Mhm.
No, no
No
drinking, no vaping, eating good. You sleep good.
Yeah. I go to bed at like 9 p.m. I'm a good grandma.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Me and Luna versus the world.
Good for you.
Thanks. You.
I mean, Carly, anything else when you were making your way over here that you definitely want to get off your chest? Anything you want to expose me about, or like
You want to expose
like
me?
anything you had bullets in your chamber, like any memories we had, that funny story before we I don't know. Is there anything you went to bed last night thinking I need to fucking tell Joey that shit?
No, I won't say it.
It's something bad?
Yeah.
Say it.
What?
No.
Okay, don't say it.
I won't say it.
All right, well,
but I'm gonna make you admit it to me after we stop this podcast
okay,
because I need to know, and you have to tell me. It's fair. It's been long enough. You can admit it to me now.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you need to tell me.
Yeah, I think that's about it. We never,
Thanks for having me.
I never like, you never got
There needs to
I
be
never got
some-
you pregnant, right? Like we
No.
never had like a scare.
No.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it works.
What works? Oh, you'll find out. I'm sure I'm sure you'll know.
Really?
I'm sure there's some girl that will tell you soon if it's.
Soon.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know what you do, but I know you're bopping around, so you'll be.
This is crazy. I'm so glad you came, and I'm so
Me
glad
too.
we could talk like this.
Me
I hope we
too.
stop talking more. Please come visit.
can
I
tell
know
me all the
Fairy
girls-
misses you.
You can tell me all the girls you're seeing.
No.
Why? I don't. Oh my
I'm
God,
not
okay.
seeing a lot of girls. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
see all these
But I mean,
girls.
like, if you've got a girlfriend, you can introduce me to her.
yeah,
I don't care.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, we're past that point. You're married. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's true. But you can bring girls around. I feel like you never do.
Yeah, because you're a loose cannon. I don't know.
Oh my God, no, I'm
You
not.
know, I'll be cool. Like, I'm not gonna start anything with anybody.
I would never.
Well, you don't drink anymore.
No, I would
A
never.
couple drinks in you, you'd start some shit.
No, I probably wouldn't. I hate that you say that. That's so not nice. That's so not true. That's like,
What?
oh, you were with me when I was like 23. I'm like 26 now. That's 3 years does make a difference. Even a year can make a difference.
Well, I missed you,
Missed you too. Thanks for having me.
and thank you for coming. Seriously,
Of course.
I'm excited. I'm
Congrats.
excited to have this. I'm excited to have you on.
What's your podcast name?
Joey Joy Radio,
Wow, radio.
creative.
What radio do you want to be on?
Joey Joy Radio.
Oh, got it. Not on the real radio.
Sirius XM Radio.
And
Like some
Joey,
Howard
Joey
Stern
Whitening,
shit.
guys.
Sponsored
Joy
by Joy
Whitening
Whitening.
strips.
Yeah.
I don't even have any.
All right, what do we at?
Carly Lawrence.
Carly Lawrence. Is it no underscore?
No
anything in
underscore
there?
anymore. Instagram
used to?
changed. I'm cool now.
And then
guys.
TikTok at Carly Lawrence.
Yeah, that's it.
OnlyFans done with that.
I mean, no, I still have OnlyFans, but
You have the name of the perfume yet, or you can't say?
I don't want to say it yet. You know,
All right, so perfume coming out.
Sutherland Co. is the website.
This is Carly Lawrence. Crazy experience. Thank you
Woohoo.
for coming. We are in LA. This has been Joey Joy Radio, and thank you very much, Carly and Mitch.
See ya.
You're listening to Joey Joy Radio.